Here to promote the AC Green Youth Foundation is the man himself, AC Green. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're wearing that T-shirt right now. The AC Green Future Generation Leadership Program.
Absolutely.
I like it. What size is that T-shirt?
This size is actually probably about a 2X.
A 2X?
It's a nice, comfortable 2X.
I could see that.
Yes.
It is, yeah. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good on you. So
it.
what is the AC Green Youth Foundation all about? Let's start with that.
You know, I actually started 27 years. Okay, found it right here in LA.
27 years ago.
27 years ago, actually, yes. And so I really focus on education. It's really big for me. Character development is also a huge component of what we do. Childhood obesity, financial literacy, all those components go into sort of what we do year round, and especially this particular week. There's about 250 kids walking around this campus right here.
Right here on the AT&T campus.
AT&T campus, exactly, today, being able to take a tour and see really the things that happen inside these wonderful doors.
And they're actually, I do believe, walking directly behind us here on the AT&T studios. If we can wave to them, there they go. Walking. So how many kids are here that you brought here
It's
today?
right at 250 kids today.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting when it is. You got kids from Salvation Armies, Boys and Girls Clubs, the organization Beyond the Bell, as well as a lot of LAUSD school district kids. And kids came from Arizona Facts of Life. These kids came all the way from Phoenix and to be a part of this particular week with us.
Yeah, and just give me a story that you're proud of a kid that came from a certain difficult spot and through your organization has gone on to X, Y, and Z based on all of that. What do you got for me, AC?
Honestly, I mean, a kid today right now is Trey Carlisle. And Trey, you know, he grew up with two wonderful parents, and that's a great thing. And so it's not a sort of a rags to riches type story, but it's the important thing is Trey saw a nice model inside of his home, grew up, you know, right in a middle class type neighborhood. But the beautiful thing in the almost 8 years he's been a part of our program, he's got the idea, you know what, I want to give back. I want to be a part. And it's not, the camp is free, so it's no charge to come to my particular camps in all these years. But he's been able to get the picture that is, you want to pass things on. So he's been able to now, 16 years old, 17, okay, he's come back. He's now actually one of my volunteers who's leading work at the camp this particular week. And so he's now the guy in front of the camp as opposed to a guy sitting on the floor watching me do the instruction and leading. It's wonderful when they get it.
That's got to be so gratifying.
Yeah,
for you.
Honestly, it really is.
AC Green here on the Rich Eisen Show. A part of me, I got to be honest with you, I knew whatever story you were going to tell me was going to be inspiring, to say the least. Part of me was hoping that, well, there was this young man named Lavar Ball, and he came to the AC Green Youth Foundation. And then he had Lonzo, and, you know, and then now there's a shoe. And what do you make of the ball hullabaloo that is it's gripped this town, AC? There's no other way to put it. And nationally it is something that everybody's looking at, that Magic went ahead and drafted Lonzo and what's going to happen this fall. What do you make of all of it, soup to nuts?
You know, it is just that. It's an A to Z type story. You know, it's a father loving his kids and promoting his kids. You know, that parent watching the kids, and my kid's the best, as he's in the audience watching the kids do whatever it is. And then he's just gone to another level. He's using some of our technology and media forces today to go on and do the same thing. It's just happening now, catch on and go a little viral, go a little global. But at the end of the day, it really does always come down to the talent. It comes down to the efficiency on the field, on the court, you know, playing volleyball, swimming, whatever that child is doing. And now it's just, you know, Lonzo has to now live up to all the hype that his dad has been creating. And he's trying to separate himself at the same time, but understand his dad's being his dad.
What do you think, how do you think Irvin Magic will be able, what will happen the minute that Lavar does not perhaps stay in his lane, to use his parlance? What do you think that will happen, knowing Magic as obviously as well as you do?
Well, I would put it like this. Lavar is not one of Magic's employees, and Magic understands that. So he can't fire him. But at the same time, I know there will be a direct conversation saying, you know what, this still is part of the brand that I'm responsible for, and we probably need to have a long talk.
Do you think he's had that conversation with him already?
No, I don't think so. Because I don't think Lavar has really got to that point yet.
No.
You know?
And maybe he won't. But
right.
I don't know You know how this goes.
Absolutely.
Okay, you can hang as many Summer League championship banners if that's what you do with them.
Right.
But game 18, I don't know, look, I'm telling you, NBA Iron Man, 19, 35, 49, 62.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a slog here. And at some point, the minutes might not be there, or a benching might take place for a lesson that Luke Walton has every right to do as the coach. And everyone's kind of expecting this thing to come.
Oh yeah. And so you're right. You're trying to forecast, and trying to get ahead of that particular curve. You're right. It will happen. Something will ignite it. But at the same time, Magic is a good thing about it. He has that temperament. He understands the big picture, where we're really trying to go as a Laker family, Laker nation. And so I think that conversation will come. Hopefully it won't be in the midst of the fire, but I think it will come. And I think it won't be as, detrimental, because I think, they probably would have a meeting of the minds. I'm not going to say they're going to agree 100%. One of those definitely disagree to agree.
AC Green is here on the Rich Eisen Show, and go to acgreen.com for more about the AC Green Youth Foundation. We've got 250 kids from the AC Green Youth Foundation here on the campus of AT&T, right here on the Rich Eisen Show. Who do you stay in touch with the most? Who are you tightest with from back in the Lakers' day? You speak to?
Rich, the thing is, I'm still around the team, around the organization. So I still go to our local practices. I don't take the road trips. So I'm
just
still
down
there.
the street here in
Just down the street, yeah.
Okay.
Love it being over there. And so I get a chance to go to practices, watch and stay connected with the guys, get my input where I can. But I'm also one of our studio analysts, so when we're doing studio work.
Yeah, right.
And then also I'm a color commentator for the D-League team, the Lakers D-League team, the South Bay Defenders.
So Worthy and Magic are the ones that you're tightest with, you think?
Magic, Worthy. I still see Byron all the time. Michael Cooper, still all the time. Michael Thompson, yes. I don't see Kareem as much because he doesn't do as much. So the core guys are still here, and we're still well connected.
So I put you guys out on the floor again right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me hear this. Yeah.
Who do you beat?
Well, we'll get a run for the money with the Warriors. I will honestly say that. And I honestly say the Cavs will probably. But I say even to this particular day, Warriors, Cavs, and probably the Spurs. But I think the rest of them, we'll take them deep into a series.
Right now.
Today, of course.
Today,
absolutely.
We go down the street. Magic's there. Worthy's there. Cooper's there. We get Byron back in the building.
Yes.
You're there. Who else? Michael Thompson. We get him.
We'll still bring in the big fella.
Okay.
He still wants to throw a few.
Rambus. We get Rambus in this mix.
Kurt might want to fight too much right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
been around those Knicks, so we got to hold on.
Well, he'll want to triangle it somehow. And you would the Warriors, Cavs, and Spurs might get you. But the rest of the other 27 teams of the association, you got them.
I'm not scared of them. Bring them.
4 quarters.
I didn't say that. And I didn't say full court either.
Okay. So 1 quarter, you're gonna take these guys.
How about the first time out?
Okay.
We got them.
Okay. Do you ever, when you look back on those years, what leaves to mind, AC? Like what pops to mind when you just think about it?
You know what? Honestly, brotherhood, friendship. It's a fraternity that'll never end. And it's a beautiful thing. All the road trips, just wonderful, honestly. It really is. A lot of my kids on the bus, as I was riding the school bus over here to your show today, they were asking me some of the favorite moments and memories. And I was telling them, I said, the friendships that you build with the guys. I said, it's like you guys meeting each other in camp. You guys stay in contact. You never know how long and who can become your best friend.
And when you see these Warriors right now, do you see some of the Showtime Lakers in what you see? Because it's about sharing ball movement.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Fluidity in a way that kind of is would you say it's reminiscent?
No, Rich, you're right on point. Really. I mean, the Warriors and the Spurs, they move that ball like none other. And then so it does remind me of my team. It's a bunch of Magic Johnsons out there as far as the idea of moving the ball first before trying to score first. And it's a good thing to see. I get excited when I watch those teams play for that very reason. I mean, it's exciting to see the individual talent, but just how they play together is cool.
I've got about a minute and a half left. When you see star players resting, taking rest, what do you think is the NBA Iron Man, where they take time off?
That's how today's society and today's player and the technology today, as far as the analytics that go into the game, is saying, this is a good thing for today's player in the modern day era. Fine. I have no problem with it. I mean, I think it's crazy, personally, but it's cool. Let them just go ahead and do what they do.
You missed 3 games in your career. Your career, you missed 3 games.
That's true. That's true.
And you never once said, you know what, I'm tired. I just need time because I know we're going to go deep into the playoffs. So.
Well, the thing about it, Phil Jackson nor Coach Riley would ever listen to me. So that was the thing about it. They just like, get in there.
AC, thanks for coming in here. acgreen.com for more of the AC Green Youth Foundation. I know that you're going to bring your kids into the studio.
Absolutely.
My casa is your casa. We're just
Thank you.
You know, we're just up the street.
I know.
If you want me to talk to Lonzo and Lavar, I'm here. Just up the street.
I appreciate
I'll
that.
come down. Or anything else, obviously.
Thank you, Rich.
You got it. Thanks for coming on. At NBA_Ironman here on The Rich Eisen Show. I want to thank Kenny Florian, Jerome Bettis, Jim Brewer, and AC Green for joining me here. Tomorrow's show, Reginald Martinez Jackson, Mr. October, part of our guest right here in the middle of July. Thanks for coming in, AC.
I want to come back tomorrow.
Come back. Come on back. That's AC Green here.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
Isn't it amazing you can download an app with your thumbprint? You should download our app with your thumbprint.